I'm going to talk for a few minutes about pricing, 'cause that's always an important topic, a good question. So I like to say that it's November 2021, and we're looking at the fast call version 7.45. That doesn't really affect pricing so much. So you'll see that in the App Exchange, which is where all the process always starts, we list a couple different prices. Salesforce really only gives partners a couple of blocks where they can list their pricing, and a little help bubble to give some additional information. But we do list our pricing here, and we also list our pricing really in more detail on our website. So first off, I like to say, of course, we have a free trial in production, 7 days, 14 days. If you need a little bit more time, that's fine. I think the default maybe 7 days, but we're happy to add time. So we say 14 days here. We also list our annual pricing and our monthly pricing. The annual contract is not required. The application actually is installed here. So you're always installing the monthly version of our essential plan. We enable capability settings in Salesforce to upgrade. The primary difference between the two plans is the IVR for inbound call routing and SMS. And there's a couple of other capabilities, but that's the primary difference. We can create a custom plan. So if you needed to add SMS to the essential, but not IVR, we can create a custom plan. That usually falls right in the middle, $45. Um, so the annual plan is based upon the monthly equivalent of your annual payment. So now I also want to talk about how we handle usage. Fastcall does align ourselves against Salesforce Dialer, Sales Dialer, Lightning Dialer. And we handle usage a little bit differently, and we also list our capabilities out in terms of how we compare, but we think ourselves as a very close comparable to Sales Dialer, but our pricing is a little bit different. So we have the $24 plan, which does include inbound. So Salesforce says outbound, inbound. You add these together, you have $30. You know, effectively annual. Ours is 24, so we try to be competitive there. And then Salesforce includes blocks of minutes for $15. We handle that a little bit differently. We add the usage, the actual usage to your invoice. So phone numbers, for example, in the US, Canada, many places around the world are $1 per month. So if you had 50 users, you might be paying essentially $24 plus $1 for the phone number, so that would be $25. Not all users may have a phone number, so that does depend upon your org. And SMS, which Salesforce doesn't have, is about a tenth of a penny per minute, so pretty low. And phone usage runs a little bit over a penny per minute, and that really just depends upon users' usage, and we add that to your invoice each month. Um, so the $24 plan with usage might be $26 or $28.30, but overall, we generally think that's a cost-effective way to consume usage. Both Fastcall and Salesforce Dialer use Twilio. Again, Salesforce is just handling that billing a little bit differently. Now, we can match the Salesforce Dialer pricing if that's more convenient. So we do offer, um, we can create a plan, a custom plan that includes usage. Generally, um, that would fall in really to the same place that they're here. So if we added all these together, $45 a month, so that we would be the same. So we would do that for $45 a month, where we're including usage into the plan. So I wanted to just go over pricing. Again, the application is installed in production with a trial. There is a credit card required in production, but it's not billed. The application can be installed in a sandbox or a dev org. The trials are limited in a sandbox and dev org in terms of the amount of credit that you'll receive. Um, but just email us at help@fastcall.com or reply to the email you'll receive after you click Get It Now, after you install the application. And go over more specifics around the pricing. But just whatever choice you make here during the installation, we're going to um, adjust it during the trial period. So whatever you select during the installation, you have that always 7 days or 14 days window where we can sort of agree to which subscription plan makes more sense, and we'll adjust that before the billing period actually starts. So hopefully that was helpful. As I said, shoot us an email, or you can use the chat option here, which is certainly very convenient, and we look forward to answering your questions.